Yo, what's up YouTube? What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing today, man? Today we're going to be spinning some ELO. Yeah, some ELO. Can't get it out of my head. I have so enjoyed my exposure to ELO here on the channel. A group that I wish was more successful, had more eyes on them at all times, because they're just phenomenal. They're brilliant. So I love ELO. Thank you guys for rocking with me on this reaction. Then we're checking out a midnight special of this song. So let's go ahead and see it. I haven't been able to see a lot of ELO live on the screen. We're always listening to like studio tracks, which I really love, but there's just also a specialness about being able to see the artist while they're moving up on that stage and singing their song. So that's a great I guess connection that you get as a listener with the artist. Now the problem that lies with that is YouTube really doesn't like us watching videos and sharing our reactions to those. So sometimes as the content creator, the reactor, you run into your own problems with videos. But let's go ahead and see if we can get this one up for you guys. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out that description, man. Here we go.
The dreamer, the unwoken fool. In dreams no pain will kiss the brow. The love of ages fills the head.
That was pretty
the
cool.
days that linger there in gray as empty, of burned out dreams. The minutes soaring through the years. The universal dreamer rises up above his earthly burden. Journey to the dead of night, high on a hill in Eldorado.
Here we go. Okay.
Midnight underwater.
Hey, okay.
I saw the ocean's daughter walking on her way. She came staring as she caught my name, and I can't get it out of my head. No, I can't searching for a silver light. Can't get it out of my head.
Definitely a different vibe than most ELO I've heard.
Can't get it out of my head.
Kind of soft love tone.
Now my whole world is gone for dead. Yes, I can't get it out of my head.
I love that violin. For a musical kind of, maybe here. Oh, it's the end. All right. So definitely a softer side of ELO. Good song though. Good song. I think I got my hopes up thinking maybe I'd get like these guys are so talented like musically, right? They kind of experiment with sounds that I haven't ever heard before. They sound very innovative. And I believe his name's Jeff Lynne. It's been a while since I've reacted, and especially to ELO. But these guys are so creative on a very high level that I was really hoping to see some of that their technicality on display with the music, especially. But Midnight Special, we've got a kind of softer, can't get it out of my head moment and song right here. Still beautifully done, and still great to see the gentleman from ELO performing it right here, and being able to see it live with they're like a symphonic like infused band, so it's fun to be able to see the other string section on stage with them too, because I hear it in the music and it's always great to hear in the music, but being able to see all of them up there on the stage, it really gives you an appreciation about how hard it has to be to make every song that ELO ever did, because they're not just focused on your typical 3-4 piece band when it comes to like rock music or metal style music. You've got to incorporate, now you've got these other players that you have to have them have their own sections and their own I guess like musical notes, whatever you want to call it, their own musical inclusion into the music song. So yeah, I'm kind of stepping over myself there, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and check it out. Can't Get It Out of My Head. All right, guys, right here we got Can't Get It Out of My Head from ELO, and this was released in 1974. All right, and it says, for the background, Lynne wrote Can't Get It Out of My Head partially in response to his father's criticism that the previous songs he wrote didn't have any tune, wanting to show that he could write a song with a beautiful melody. Lynne has stated that the lyrics were about a man who is dreaming, sees this vision of loveliness, and wakes up and finds that he's actually a clerk working in a bank, and so will not be able to act on his dream. I think everybody's had those dreams that kind of escape you to a different place, and then you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, like, why was that just a dream, right? That was such a lovely thing going on there. Like, why couldn't that be reality in this moment? So I think everybody has had a relatable experience in their dreams. Now, can't get it out of my head, partially in response to his father's criticism. I think that's wild. You know, I couldn't imagine. We all want our kids to be successful. Well, imagine having a successful kid and that's still not being enough, and you still have to criticize them. That is sad. That's actually sad for me, because my kids, it's like I just want them to find something that they love and to be successful in what they do, and that's all that I need. I'm not gonna sit there and criticize you once you've achieved those things and just be like, wow, it's still not enough for me. Like, I think that says more about his father than it does about him. But some people can't see that, especially in the moment. You want love from certain people and approval and appreciation from certain people, but certain people can't be happy not because they're necessarily unhappy with you, because they're unhappy with themselves. And that's one of those instances where I'm like, maybe don't, if he was being harsh on you, maybe don't take that criticism, okay? Because everything I've heard from Lynn, and obviously the world knows, I've been introduced, is that Jeff Lynne is amazing. He's a genius. So shout out to him. Thank you for the suggestion. Appreciate it, guys. Let me know more down in the comment section that you guys would like me to react to. I appreciate that as well, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay positive. Peace.